Hello my students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video lecture we are going to discuss an example on bolted connection. In our last discussion we have covered steel connections or simply the connections for steel structures. So if you have not seen the video, you can check my description box. Also it will be available in I button. So let's begin with one example. Find the efficiency of a lap joint shown below. So in this image the lap joint is shown. Here two plates of 20 mm thickness are connected by lap joints. Here we have used two rows of bolts. Total 6 numbers of bolts are used. So these are the given datas. M20 bolts of grade 4.6 and Fe 410 plates are used here. So let's start the problem. So this is the solution. Step 1. So first of all I shall write the given data. For M20 bolts of grade 4.6. So first question is, what is grade 4.6? So when I call it 4.6, that means the ultimate strength is 4 into 100, that is 400 MPa, and then its yield strength is 0.6 into ultimate strength, that is 240 MPa. That's why the grade is 4.6, which gives the datas on its ultimate strength as well as yield strength. Then the diameter of the bolt D is 20 mm. Then diameter of the hole is 22 mm, which is 2 mm more than the diameter of the bolt. Then as I already calculated, the ultimate strength of the bolt, that is FUB, is 400 MPa, and then partial safety factor for the bolt gamma MB is taken as 1.25. So where I will find this value? So gamma MB, if you see the IS 800 2007 table number 5, so where the IS code has given partial safety factor for material, which is gamma M. So for bolts, whether it is friction type or bearing type, so here we are talking about the bearing type bolts. So for both soft fabrication as well as field fabrication, the value is 1.25. so here the gamma MB is taken as 1.25. Then so for Fe 410 plates, ultimate stress Fu is 410, as the grade of the plate is Fe 410. Then partial safety factor gamma M1, so here the value of gamma M1, which is also 1.25, that's why it is 1.25. In this step we have to calculate the strength of the plates in the joint. To calculate the strength of the plate, we have to follow the clause number 6.3 of IS 800, where the design strength due to rupture of critical section is given. The design strength in tension of a plate TDN as governed by rupture of net cross sectional area AN at the holes is given by. So this is the formula we have to use. So before using the formulas, we have to note down some of the datas. So here the thickness of the plate, thinner plate, is 20 mm. So in this case, both the plates which are connected by lap joint are 20 mm. So the T should be 20 mm. If the case is like that, one plate is 20 mm and the other plate is 40 mm. In that case, we have to consider the thickness of the thinner plate as 20 mm. Then width of the plate B, which is 180 mm. See, this is the width of the plate. Next, there is no staggering, so that's why PSI is 0. Next, number of holes in the weakest section is equal to 3. What is the weakest section? See, weakest section means the number of bolt holes in a single row. So these holes are called the weakest section, because if you consider the width of the plate at this level where the bolts are placed are to be held before putting the bolts. So that's why this section is called the weakest section, because some cracks or rupture may develop along this section of the bolt holes. So the number of bolts in the weakest section is 3, means the number of bolts in a single row. Therefore, net area at the weakest section. So this is the formula, it is given in this IS code. So here the B is 180 mm, number of bolt holes is 3, then diameter of the hole is 22 mm, and since there is no staggering, so this term no need to consider, and it will be multiplied by thickness of the thinner plate, that is 20 mm in this case. So our AN means net area of the weakest section is comes out as 2280 mm squared. By using these datas which we have noted down, we have to calculate the design strength of plates in the joint, which is known as TDN, which is equal to 0.9 FU AN divided by gamma M1. What is the FU? FU is the ultimate stress of the material, which is 410 for the plate. Then gamma M1. So gamma M1 we have to take from the table number 5. Okay. So what is the value of gamma M1? It is 1.25. So it is 1.25. Then AN. So AN we have calculated as 2280. So if you put the values of FU, AN and gamma M1, we will get finally 373.056 kilonewton. So design strength of plates in the joint will be 373.056 kilonewton. Step number 3, strength of bolts. strength of bolts is calculated for both shear and bearing. Here total number of bolts in the joint is 6. To calculate the design strength of bolt in shear, you have to follow the clause number 10.3.3, which gives the shear capacity of bolt. The design strength of bolt PDSB as governed shear strength is given by PDSB equal PNSB divided by gamma MB. So this formula we have to use to calculate the design strength of the bolt in shear. Before using the formula, we have to note down some values: the number of shear plan at thread and the number of shear plan at shank, NN and NS. What is NN and NS? These are given in IS code. NS and here NN. So let me explain. Suppose this is one plate, so this is another plate. So these are two connected by one bolt. So below the bolt there will be one nut. So in the shank portion of the bolt, some part is covered by the thread. Okay, so you can call the top part as shank and the bottom part is covered with thread. Top part is shank. Top part means actually the body of the bolt is called overall called shank, and in the shank at the bottom part there is some thread where the nut is fixed. Now these two plates are subjected to a pair of tension forces. Then due to this external force in between the two plane, the shear will develop. Okay, and this plane is called the shear plane. So here you have to note down the number of shear plane at thread and at shank. So you will imagine that this shear plane develop in the threaded portion, not at the shank. Means in this case the value of NN will be 1. At the shank portion means the portion where there is no thread, at that portion no shear plane will exist. So that's why NS is 0. Means number of shear plane at the shank is 0 and the number of shear plane at thread is 1. So these calculations are 1 and 0 for per bolt. So total NN, as I have 6 numbers of bolt, so and total NN is 1 into 6, so equal to 6. So NS is 0. Now I have to calculate A and B, and sorry, it should be okay, correct. So A and B I have to calculate. So in this formula I have to use NN and S. Similarly A and B and A as B. Okay, so this is the formula I have written here. So using this formula I will calculate P N as B, and from V N as B I shall calculate V DSB. So we know the value of NN, NNS. Next, ANB and ASB. So definition of ASB and ANB is given here. What is the ASB? Nominal plane sunk area of the bolt. So plane sunk area of the bolt is pi by 4 into diameter square. So this is the cross sectional area of the bolt at the sunk. So this is the bolt. So bottom part is threaded. Okay. So the area of the sunk is ASB and the area of the threaded portion is ANB. So ANB is the net shear area of the bolt at thread, may be taken as the area of the corresponding to root diameter at the thread. So the area of the bolt at the level of thread is ANB. So in this case of calculation, ASB is not required as our this value has become 0. So calculation of ASB is not required. Though I have shown the value of ASB equal to pi by 4 into d square. So in this problem it is not required to calculate as NS equal to 0. Now what is the ANB? So if you notice one bolt, so you will see that as the bottom area of the bolt is threaded, so its area is somewhat less than the sunk area, means cross sectional area of the bolt at the level of sunk. Okay, so we can call that A and B is means area of the bolt at the threaded portion is 70% of ASB. This is like a thumb rule, means area of the bolt at the threaded portion is 75% of the cross sectional area of the bolt at the sunk. So we have calculated A and B as 0.78 pi by 4 d square, which is comes out as 245 mm square. Okay. Next, there is no reduction factors. So these are the reduction factors given in IS code. So we shall take as 1. Then the nominal shear strength we shall calculate using the formula. The formula for P NSB is given in IS code, as we have already discussed. It is given in 10.3.3. So finally we shall get the V NSB, which is the nominal shear strength, as 339.482 kilonewton. So therefore the design strength in shear, so it will be, so this is the formula, V DSB equal V NSB by gamma MB. So NSB we have calculated and gamma MB we already know. You have to take from table number 5 of IS 800 2007. So finally the design strength in shear for the bolt is 271.586 kilonewton. And next we have to calculate the design strength for bolt in bearing. So for that you have to follow the IS code and the clause number 10.3.3, where they have given the bearing capacity of the bolt. So this is the design bearing strength of the bolt, P dPb, P dPb. So here also we have to calculate the nominal bearing strength, which is denoted by V and Pb, and then we have to divide it by gamma mb. So what is the formula for V and Pb? So 2.5 kb dt fu. Okay. So what is small d? Small d is the nominal diameter of the bolt. Then small t, what is small t? It is the thickness of the plate. Okay. So summation of thickness of the connected plates experiencing bearing stress in the same direction, or if the bolts are countersunk, the thickness of the plate minus 1/2 of the depth of the countersink. So they have written in little complicated way, but simply you must understand that small t is the thickness of the plate. And what is Fu? It is the ultimate strength of the plate, not the bolt. Fub for ultimate stress, tensile stress for the bolt, and Fu for ultimate tensile stress for the plate. So here we have to use Fu, not Fub. So next, the important term we have to calculate here is Kb. So what is the Kb? So it is also given the IS code. Kb is the smaller of this value, then Fub by Fu, or 1.0, where Kb is the least of the following. So we shall calculate the Kb one by one. First we shall calculate E divided by 3d0, where E is the edge distance. So in this given question, our edge distance is 30 mm. So E is taken as 30 divided by 3 into d0. d0 is diameter of the hole. So it comes out as 0.4545, and then P by 3d0 minus 0.25. What is P? P by 3d0 minus 0.25. d0 we know, this is the diameter of the hole, and this is the pitch. So in this question, the pitch is, actually if the force is applied in this direction, the pitch is this one, 60 mm. Distance between the two holes in the direction of the force applied. So this is the P. So here the second value has comes out as 0.6591. Then Fub by Fu. Fub is the ultimate tensile strength for bolt, and then Fu is the ultimate tensile strength for plate. So it comes out as 0.9756, and then the final last value is 1.0. So we have to consider the list of these four values, and it will be the first one, 0.4545. So we have to calculate the V and Pb. So nominal bearing strength of the bolt. So if you put the values, we shall get 186.345 kilonewton per bolt. So therefore design strength in bearing. So this formula we have to use. P dPb equal P nPb by gamma mb. So gamma m will be taken from table number 5. So it will be comes out as 149.076 kilonewton. So total design strength of the bolt. So as we had 6 number of bolts, so we have to multiply the value of 149.076 by 6. So it will be comes out as 894.456 kilonewton. This is the design strength of the bolts in bearing. So next, therefore strength of the joint. So it is the list of TDN, VDSB and VDPB. Means strength of the plate, the design strength of the bolt in shear, and then design strength of the bolt in bearing. So list of these three. So it will be 271.586 kilonewton. And the last step is to calculate efficiency of the joint. So to calculate efficiency, first you have to calculate the area of the solid plate. So you know the dimension of the plate, so which is 180, one dimension is 180 width and the thickness is 20 mm. So our cross sectional cross sectional area will be 180 into 20, that is 3600 mm square. So design strength of solid plate, so it will Fy by gamma m naught into Az. It is the gross area. Fy is the yield stress, this is taken as 250. Gamma m naught will be taken from IS 800 2007 table number 5, which is 1.1, and it will comes out as 818.182 kilonewton. This is the design strength of the solid plate. Then the efficiency of the joint, so it is sometimes denoted by eta also. So it is the strength of the joint divided by the strength of the solid plate. So if you put the values, so it will be 33.19%. So this is all about the given example. Finally, we have calculated the efficiency of the joint as 33.19%, which was asked in the question. So this is all about our today's discussion on the bolted connection. So if you have any queries, any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. So thanks for watching my video. So if you like this video, you can subscribe my channel. Also you can share the video with your friends.